I started going to Haiti in 1999 when I was at Bethesda by the Sea in Palm Beach, and I was also working as a social worker, which is my profession, with clinical trials for HIV/AIDS. And there are a lot of Haitians in southern Florida who have HIV. And we were looking at issues of medication compliance and why the Haitians were not compliant with taking the medications. And so I thought that in order to better understand why this was an issue with them, it would be important for me to go to Haiti and to spend some time there. And I went with an organization, Episcopal organization called Children's Medical Missions of Haiti. And I went with the intent of learning more about why Haitians don't take HIV medications, and I was absolutely bowled over by what I saw when I arrived. I mean, bowled over in every single way, emotionally, intellectually. My heart just went out to Haiti. We need to gather together all the resources in America and in Haiti, personnel, money, technology. We need to gather it together and make it work in a better way. Sort of like finding what all your resources are, categorizing them, then funneling them into a resource bank, and then deploying them as needed to be effective. And I thought, well, what better way than to bring the partners who are engaged in this medical mission work together and to talk. One level is just pure and simple communicating. How do you establish a communication network that's effective? I think as technology increases, that becomes increasingly easy. It's just a question of getting somebody to develop it and manage it. The bigger issue for me is once you have that, how are you going to get people to buy into it? How are you going to get partners who believe deep, deep, deep in their heart that their project is the best project or the only project or the way to do the project? How do you get all those partners to talk to each other with respect, with understanding, and then learning from each other, and then sharing with each other, and not seeing each project in a silo, but part of a partnership with Haiti? I heard some conversation this morning that makes me optimistic that with encouragement and strength and prayer, we can move to that next level of conversation. I think my knowledge of mission, or my definition of mission, has changed tremendously over the years. It probably never had such a boost in growth as it did right after the earthquake, and when I went down there, and I really, along with thousands of other people, just was humbled at how little I could do, but how important my presence was. So it was then that I began to understand better that presence is sometimes better than doing, and that that's the way to build the relationship that partnerships are all about, being present, which is something I should have known anyway, because as a hospital chaplain, that's what you do, you're present. You know, that's what our work as clergy is to be present. I think as a clergy person, and through my teaching and my ministries, I have come to believe firmly that I am simply an instrument that God has brought into creation, and that I will be where God wants me to be, and then I need to be present there because God has asked me to be present there. And that's the way I see my work in Haiti, is God has asked me to be present there, to hear, to listen, to help, to make this medical mission effort work better. And I just have to, in prayer, really listen and use my skills to help this initiative move forward.